Okay, so this is my biology project by Kenzie Holman, and I did the tropical rainforest. Okay, so right there, that is the African forest elephant. It's about 8 feet tall, has round tusks that are straight and thin with a pinkish tinge. It eats leaves, fruits, and bark, and its tusks are straight instead of curved because they might get caught in the underbrush of vines in the forest, and they're actually smaller than regular elephants, so they can move around, and then their tusks are straight instead of curved. This is the waggler pit viper right there. It can grow up to 4 feet in length. It has pits behind its nostrils that contain special organs that can sense heat and locate warm-blooded animals, and I thought that was pretty cool. It has greenish yellow crossbars on its back, like little lines. It eats other animals like lizards, birds, rodents, king cobras, mice, and it lives in the trees, but it's on the ground right now, but it usually lives in the trees, so that's one of the reasons why it lives in the tropical rainforest. And there is the jambu fruit dove. It has a small head, and it has eyes on the side of its head instead of in front of its head like most animals, and it is a very colorful animal that has soft feathers. And it eats fruit, actually directly from like trees, so that's one of the reasons why it lives there, and it builds nests. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to the plants. Right there is the coureur. It may get as thick as 4 inches in diameter. It's smooth on top with a hairy white bottom. People use it for like healing, and they use it for sunlight, and it's limited in the rainforest floor, so the coureur has time to grow and adapt in the canopy of the forest. And it's used for a bunch of stuff, and it's like a very useful plant. Here is the jambu. It's a small tree that grows on average to 10 to 20 feet. It's pink when young. Its petals are pale and yellow, white, or pink. Its fruits ripen in August or November. It lives in the Southwest Asian rainforest because animals rely on the jambu as part of their diet, so it's very important to animals to survive. This is the bougainvillea. It can reach over 30 feet in length. It's rich, like in the leaves. It's very rich and long. Its flowers can be several different colors, like pink, red, orange, white, or yellow, but I decided to put it as pink. It prefers a tropical climate, growing in dense forests where it can cling and grab onto other plants to reach the sunlight, so that's one of the reasons why it lives there. And finally, those are the kapok trees. They can grow up to 150 feet tall or more, and their trunks are smooth and gray. It's an emergent tree of the tropical rainforest, so many animals live in the kapok tree, and they grow branches to provide shelter. Okay, so that's all of it. Like, some abiotic elements are for the rainforest that like animals and stuff need to have are like trees, because animal needs the trees to live, and they grab onto and they eat fruit directly from the tree, so that's one thing that needs to be there. All organisms depend on the water in the rainforest, and in the rainforest it rains a lot, so like everything's pretty much moist, so that like the grass would be really moist, and like everything on the ground would be moist because the plants and animals depend on it. And the plants also depend on sunlight and in the soil nutrients, and that happens in the tropical rainforest too. So that is my biology project.